Yo, what it do, y'all? You know who it is. It's the voice of the coach, and we back with another one, man. I'm sitting next to a brother, man, that's doing his thing out here in Jersey City, man. My man Dave, man, the Men of Movement program. I gotta say this first and foremost, man. Shout out to the sponsors, the team, the Hush Boutique for letting us rock out, the home of the flea. And the home of the flea is just a place where you can come just get fly, man. You know where we at, man. 50 East Palisade Avenue, Inglewood, New Jersey.
Got it in here too.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're down in the West New York area, stop at the other Hush, you know what I'm saying? But without further ado, man, King,
What up?
welcome to the round table.
You ready?
First and foremost, man, my platform is giving out flowers, man. And I gotta give you yours, man.
Appreciate it.
Just for what I saw, just tapping in, just paying attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From shout out to my brothers at the bereavement program.
That's my guy, Danny.
Yeah, Danny and Q, we just did something with them.
Yeah.
I just sort of, you know what I mean, when I sat down, I kicked it, and I saw the responses, and I just, all you can do is tell me no. And all I can do is reach out and say, hey, my brother, man, I love what you're doing. I want to give you your flowers.
Out, man.
You know, let's sit down, let's put this magic together for the culture, because we as black men, we need to just keep coming together. You got to keep rallying the troops, man.
All right.
But enough for me, man. Let's talk about the journey, man. How did it all start for you? Where did it come from you, man?
So, remember the vision started probably 2-3 years. Well, we're going on 3 years. March will be 3 years.
Okay.
And it started with me going to church and being prayed for by this prophet.
Okay.
She said, the men waiting for you. I didn't know what she was talking about.
Wow.
So she said, you got to call it something. So the first thing popped in my head was men with a vision. The reason why I thought about that, because if you don't have no vision, where you going?
Right.
I mean, so I want men around that want to change what's going on in their life. You know, so we have some guys that's going through depression, fighting bipolar disorders and
all types of demons.
I mean, so it's like when we come together and somebody may be going through the same thing you going through, and somebody else could fix that.
Right.
Just by a talk.
Conversation.
Just by a conversation. They always say 3 to 30 seconds could change your life.
Facts, though.
I mean, so that's what we be building on. So Men with a Vision is just, it's God's vision, actually. I mean, I'm just a tool.
You just a disciple.
I'm just a tool.
But let me ask you this, though, King. You said it just happened when you went to church. Was you always involved?
I've been playing the drums. Shout out to my church, Trinity Gospel Haven Church, 651 Bergen Avenue. I've been in the church my whole life.
Okay.
But
where you from, by the way?
Jersey City.
Okay,
Jersey.
people that don't know,
Jersey
you know what I mean?
City.
Shout out to them.
651 Bergen Avenue, that's in Jersey City. And my aunt, who's the pastor, who's the bishop right now.
All right.
But I've been in that church since I was in my mother's stomach.
Okay.
And they said I was anointed from the womb, but I ain't understand it until I started going through my little phases of life. And God, my mom's always told me, you can't do what they do. Meaning that you're cut from a different cloth. So anytime I try to do something bad or devious or anything else like that, I always got caught. So me changing my life up for the better, man, there's so many guys that I could appreciate this movement that I'm doing.
Right.
And I didn't know. I didn't know. To this day, I'm still learning how to change me. So in the mix of all that's going on, the fellas that's gravitating to this is all guys that just want new. I mean, so I did 8 years in jail. 8 years, came home 2000.
I did some time too.
2017, and my right hand man told me, he said, yo, you got to make your own lane. It ain't the same out here no more.
Wow.
I mean, so I'm the only male in my family graduate college.
Congratulations.
I'm actually going for my master's right now in clinical mental health.
Okay.
I'm a drug counselor. I mean, I was counseling the drugs out there now.
To counseling, but you still counseling.
Still counseling.
It's just we counseling in a different manner.
A whole different manner, and I thank God for it, because I helped so many family members get off drugs. Because I was working at the methadone clinic in Jersey City, and like for them to come to me, like when I catch them at their worst, just be like, "Yo, Dave, thank you. Like, thank you for just, helping me at my lowest. I don't be knowing what I be doing sometimes. I'm just doing what God tell me to do, and it's working.
You know why you don't really know what you're doing? Because listen, it ain't your plan, it's his plan.
I
You
got
know what
out
I'm
the
saying?
way. I got out the way, and me getting out the way, like I'm still in the way sometimes because you get in your ways.
We life. I mean, I can relate to that. You know what
We
I'm
get in your
saying?
ways, but I know that this movement right here is just a movement of God because we got guys getting up 5 o'clock in the morning just to go to the gym with us, and health is wealth, for real.
Yeah, oh man, I
Yeah.
mean, we not. That's a whole nother
Whole nother
topic in the
topic,
black
yeah.
community
That
that
we
has to be addressed, and we really need to take serious.
Yeah, men
Just,
don't even talk about that.
well, you know, we you know, one thing I tell cats is this, man, and I realize this. A lot of us brothers are scared to go to the doctor until we on ground zero.
Until we hurting.
Till
Till
you
we
gotta
hurting.
really be held
Till
up
we
to get in
hurting.
there,
Where's going? Till we
and
hurting.
because with that fear of, yo, bro, you got to at some point in your life, you got to get
Gotta go
checked
get
on.
checked on. My pops just beat colon cancer.
Praise God.
So now I gotta go every 5 years to get like tested out because it might be hereditary.
Right.
Didn't know my grandfather died of pancreatic cancer. I didn't know that because he died when I was a freshman in high school, but I didn't know that this is running in my family. So getting checked out, doing that, eating a little bit better. I'm working on that myself right now.
Okay.
But us as men, we don't check on that.
Why? You know what? I'm gonna ask you a question. You know what I mean? We gonna play tennis for a little while with this,
Gotcha.
because you and I both being incarcerated. I remember a brother said to me, he's from DC, old man Mitch. He said, "Yo, you see all of us in here right now?" He said, "Yo, we all in here because we did some nigga shit. Why can't us niggas come together and do some right shit?" Yo, that was like 27 years ago he told me that, but every time I think about it, I see the time when he set me down that day off. So now that you,
Looking at it now.
the bereavement, mental health, brothers coming together, instead of just sitting around figuring out how we gonna get the next break or do
Get
the
something
flip or the
else or
scam,
whatever.
we figuring out, yo, bro, you need a job, you need help.
Yeah.
How's your health?
How's your health? How's your mental?
Right. How you feeling? Have you seen your kids today?
Yeah,
Did you
word.
spoke? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We addressing
Yeah,
that now.
Yeah. And it's good to have that support from your peers. Because some dudes go in the house and be miserable and can't talk to their ladies or can't talk to their significant other about how they really feeling eternally. I mean, I just was listening to a podcast, and dude was really like, it felt like he was speaking to me, to where though he said like he's sitting in the car for 30, 40 minutes before he go in the house just to decompress himself. I mean, just to throughout the day, because now you got another world you got about to walk into. And then if that significant other is not bringing that peace to you, you're falling apart.
Yo, it's crazy, man, because you said that. I was talking to a brother about 3 weeks ago. He said sometimes life is like playing Donkey Kong. It's different levels, man. He said you wake up in the morning, you come to work, then I gotta be a father, and then I gotta be a husband, and then I gotta be the strong man.
Exactly.
But at the end of all this, I just gotta keep going level after level.
Level after level.
But I'm burning myself out, not giving myself a chance to even understand who I am.
Yo.
And it's funny you said that, because that's real. You don't. We really dealing with that, bro.
Dealing with it, bro. It was at one point I was so stressed one time they had to put a heart monitor on me. For like 14 days, they had to monitor the joint to see what was going on. Like I caught a badass panic attack. And this is the day after, remember when Danny, all went paintballing?
Right.
Went paintballing. Shout out to Bro Reevement and Fathers Leading Fathers. It's another guy, Jason. We all teamed up and thought about that in a circle. Like, yo, why don't we just go paintballing? We all went paintballing. So the day after the paintballing, heart just wouldn't stop racing. What's going on? So somebody like go to the ER. Go to the ER. They had to put me on the table and do all this other stuff. Found out I had something called SVT or something like that. To where though when my blood go through the heart, it stay right there. So it's boom, 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 boom. My heart rate was 175, 185, and this is just from me just stressing. But I don't even know what I was stressing over. But since that happened, I walk slower, take my time a little bit differently, been eating a little bit more healthier, and a lot of stuff that I was anxious about or having second thoughts about, I let it go. And some guys is the same way. They don't know how to let things go. You may be fighting demons from your past that's still messing with you in your future. And this is what Men with a Vision really start with. I mean, man, guys get on there and break down.
I mean, that's what we need, though. We need to break down, because if you really think about it, women been breaking down with each other for decades, waiting as hell. We need a waiting as hell for the brothers. Also, you know what I'm saying? You think about
and
it,
that's what it kind of is in that frame.
It is
of
that
mind
weight
because,
is coming together, bro.
The guys be waiting. Like Tuesday night, we had a Bible study. My man John, he runs it. He's his father's a brilliant pastor, and it rubbed off on him. So me and him linked with that. So he do the Bible studies on Tuesday nights at 7, and then I run a group on Thursday nights at 7. And then like once a month we'll do like you seen like the prayer call we do,
right,
where the guys come out, man. And it's just this old lady. I didn't even know her name.
So that's why I reposted that.
Yo, I didn't even know. I was gonna cancel that day. I was gonna cancel the prayer joint because the pipes busted my church. And I'm like, man, I ain't about to do nothing else. So one of my mentors, Dwayne Waterman, I just happened to hear him. He's like, I'm gonna use your church for an hour because I needed to reach. It was this one guy, he was leaving. I needed to make sure he left on a good note. He moved to Houston, and it worked out. And that's all I'm trying to do, man. Like to the point to where though, when I look at even you reaching out to me, I'm like, somebody seeing something somewhere. Let me just keep pushing it because it's doing good God's work in my eyes and everybody else's eyes. So it's like I'm like all right, cool. But the people who you expected to push you won't push you.
Come on, man. That's with anything though. Until you get to that point and they say, well, that's my man. I was your man the whole time. I was on exit 1.
We done caught cases and we done did whatever, however it is, and
because that, you know what that is though. That's a sign of growth. Mm-hmm. And you know, my pops told me, he said, son, when you grow up, you're gonna lose a lot of things, and most importantly, you need to realize you're gonna lose people that's not growing with you.
A lot of friends, a lot of family members too. I mean, so it's like
men and women.
You
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you this, man. Coming from Jersey City, life be lifing. I've been out there. I seen it, what it do. I got a couple of people that I know. You know what I mean? It's survival to the finish. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of growing up in the church since your womb, even though you had to do the time that you had to do you feel like all that was the plan? Like that, do you ever think about like that was the whole course the whole time?
It's a scripture in the Bible that say a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. I was battling. My pops was in the streets. My mom's was in the church. So I'm battling two forces that forcing me here and forcing me there. It was days where though I go to church and then leave the church and go straight to the corner. And I was playing the drums since I was 4. I'm nice.
Right.
I'm nice on the drums, but to the point to where though I didn't understand my purpose. I didn't understand what it really was to move in the direction that I'm moving in now until I had to you were absolutely right. It is a part of that plan.
And I asked you that because I experienced that same journey myself. Me, and I've quite said on numerous shows, I grew up, my parents was in church every day.
Mm-hmm.
They the top head deacon, so I'm partying on Saturday night, and I'm coming to church on Sunday with what I partied on Saturday night.
Still smelling like liquor.
And during the course of the week, I'm smoking, I'm drinking, I'm doing all this.
That's how God wants you, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like He wants you broken like that so He could put you back together.
But you know, the funny thing about it, my pop said, yo, you know, at the time, you was kind of where you needed to be at. You was kind of just that middle kid that you can relate to the monkey, and you can relate to this over there.
And that's why your fan base is your fan base, because they know who you are,
right,
and where you came from and what you're doing. You got a purpose.
But you struggle with that purpose sometimes, bro. Because I know I have. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real. Even to sometimes right now, I'd be like, hold up. But I'm so deep into my personal relationship with God now. More deeper than I ever been.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I gotta keep at Lord,
Am I doing the right thing?
right? Let me know. Give me
Am
something.
am I doing it? Am I making the right moves?
Right. Is it you?
Is this you?
Because it ain't always the devil.
Nah,
We
it's
get caught
not.
up like, yo,
Yeah,
the devil, the devil.
word,
Nah, it's
yeah.
not always
It's
the
not
devil.
always him. Sometimes,
It's you.
yeah, word. And it'll be your actions behind it. Like I done infidelities and
Right.
lust and all that. So it's like, all right, these choices that you making in life, sometimes we hurt people behind our choices. And you being a man or you being this guy that you need to be, you have to know how to take accountability for your actions. I mean, I had to really sit back and really sit there like I was wrong. Now, how do I make this right, God? And today, still trying to make pieces of the puzzle right. Because ain't nobody perfect.
Nah.
Nobody perfect. But this thing right here called life, it's hard some days.
It is, but you know what? Being that, you and I both come from a religious background, I can tell you this, you're gonna understand this. Jesus was in the streets.
All the time.
If people really understand, he wasn't in the church. He was in the streets.
He was preaching to people in the every day outside.
All the time. You know what I'm saying? Like with the niggas, the monkeys, the hooligans, the prostitutes, everybody.
He ain't want like how do you go to the hospital and not heal a sick? This is what we're supposed to do. This is what we're supposed to be doing in the streets anyway. We're supposed to be healing mentally, physically, and emotionally because it's hard out here.
Now, is it hard because we make it hard, or sometimes ignorance makes it hard for us?
Ignorance makes it hard for us.
Okay.
Ignorance. Because you're like somebody sent something today. People be depressed about money, but they don't know how to financial stakes. They don't have financial stability, or they don't have financial literacy, or they don't know how to manage the money they're getting. But then they look at somebody else and be mad that they got something going on. So it's like it's like some days we do it to ourselves. A lot of days.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And you said something that's a very valuable word. You said accountability. Yo, it's crazy. I never even spoke on this before, but it took me a couple of years to really take accountability. You know what I mean? Because life, I'm a father. I got 7 kids. At one point, I was ashamed of that. But then my father said, yo, that's your bed. You made it.
Yeah.
Now just keep it
clean.
You know what I'm saying?
Make it up.
So that was a step almost 30 years ago, one step.
Make it up.
And then 30 years later, I'm, yo, bro, you was out of fucking pocket, bro. And you know what? We men, especially dealing with women, and I'm saying this respectfully, we gotta let our women know, yo, listen, fuck this sorry. Yo, it's my fault.
It's my fault.
Cause we tell them sorry, yo, baby. Nah, we need, and you gotta have a clear understanding too. Let's stop bullshitting. Let's act like I don't want to hear what she ain't doing, what she might doing. Yo, you know what you're doing.
What you doing? Word.
What you doing is making her act the way what she's doing. It starts with us. We the head, we the leaders.
But then sometimes I get that. But then sometimes what are we leading? I mean, so you'll have somebody, so if you got a female in general, and you could say, baby, let's go here. No, I want to go here. But you're trying to protect her from whatever's going on that side. But her mind frame is like, nah, I'm going to stay here and I don't care what he said. So to the point to where as though, if you looking at it to how I'm gonna put this the right way.
Give it to the raw way. Let's do it raw. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna put this the right way. Baby, don't put that on. I don't know, there's too much going on. Now you go put it on and now you uncomfortable because now all these eyes on you. I told you don't do it. But you might be looking at me like I'm putting your shade down. Now you're a beautiful woman, but I need you to cover up a little bit. She can't take that. How does that work?
Well, I'm gonna say this to you. How often is that taking place? Because I can understand what you're saying, and it may not even be it's showing too much, babe. That ain't it. Today.
That ain't it.
That ain't it. Because I love to get fleeced. So it's like sometimes I'm like, yo, nah, that ain't it. We not. But why not, babe? That's not it. Oh, you always think your word is the word. Okay, that's cool. But how often are we going through this?
Not too often.
Well, I can live with that. You know what I'm saying? Because in a relationship, we got to bend a little. You know what I'm saying? Because that's cool. But I feel like this, something that I learned, yo, we got to set goals and we got to have weekly conversations.
Exactly.
A lot of relationships, yo, and even if you don't do it, yo, I say weekly because we get so caught up in this, that, and the third. We ain't laying next to your woman and saying, yo, babe, how's your week? How's everything going? How's your mental?
How's your mental?
You still happy? You love me?
Like, what you need?
Right. And we're not talking about finances, but where
what you need.
Right.
You might need your feet rubbed or something. I mean, like,
Is there anything that I did this week that bothered you or offended you that I didn't take notice
let me
to?
figure something out.
Right.
And that's just a man leading with a vision. That's just a man leading with a vision when he see things for what it is. All right, yo, like you said, taking accountability. My fault. And that's how I go like that. But I appreciate this, man. I appreciate this because it's like I want to give you your flowers too.
Thank you, brother.
Because not a lot of black guys are reaching out to other black guys with other platforms and putting it together in motion to make something like this go down.
Oh man,
And I appreciate that, man, because even when I seen Dan podcast, and I'm just like, yo, this is dope.
Appreciate
dope,
that.
Man. What you doing is dope. The setup is dope, and I commend you on everything you're doing, man.
Thank you, man. It just, yo, this was just somebody, like I said, my partner kind of believed in me and said, why don't you do it? And, yo, man, I'm just here, man, because I'm growing.
Yeah.
Truthfully, as a man, a father, I'm a grandfather. You know what I mean? Seeing my 7 kids be adults now.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And no one's incarcerated in jail. I'm not getting that call.
Everybody's still there.
Everybody's still doing their own thing. And yo, honestly, that was a tough journey. And that's that's why I reach out when I see these programs because I don't mind. All you can tell me is nah, I'm not interested.
Nah, I feel like more brothers need to hear what's going on. That you're not alone. I mean, like it's not to the point to where as though you need to sit down with your depression or you need to sit down with your anxiety or you need to sit down or happen to just we went out, it's a few guys, we went out to Miller's and had wings and nobody brought a drink. Nobody said, come on, let's go outside and smoke. Nobody said, yo, like, but we just talked and laughed and guys felt so good at the end of that session that they're like, yo, when we doing this again? When we gonna do this again? And it's not about my man E Cash said, they call me Fuzz and I heard you like, yo, Fuzz, you got guys coming out, no liquor, no women, and they love it. And I'm like, it'd be a topic. So I'm gonna get on me myself. This is me taking accountability. This Thursday, my topic was time. I mean, how are you spending it, or is time spending you? And I wasn't prepared because I was running around. I mean, work got me. I got a new job, and I'm doing like different things with the kids at this job, and I'm looking for a nice little spot to stay at. And I'm running around doing everything else. I let my mother use the vehicle, and I lost track of time, just like that. And this is how some people like forget certain things that they got going on because they lose track of time. Nobody is like, nobody is thinking about it. They just moving. So now we put a plan together to start. We hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
I got a team that hold me accountable for what I'm going through, and they tore me up. Nah, bro, you can't do that. They tear me up. Nah, you can't do that. Like the leader, you the leader of this. You can't do that. And that's what you gotta have around. You gotta have guys. I don't have yes men around me.
For what? We're not doing that.
I mean, I don't have guys around me that just gonna just ride the coattail or just say how I feel.
This ain't the Rat Pack.
Nah, at all.
It's a movement.
And it's a movement, and we sit down and we chop it up and we put things together. So the next movement, we supposed to be giving out 200 meals to the homeless, clothes. Probably gonna do that like next month. We do that at the church.
keep me posted.
I'm actually
because I would like to come down. I got some stuff I want to donate and just might bring the camera guy out there and just send, get that light. You know what I mean?
I actually got something in motion. I'm planning on doing a summer program for the kids, for the boys. Though I want to do it for the boys, and it's gonna be called Young Visionaries. Putting that in motion now, and just that, like it's just that push, because we gotta stop them from being incarcerated. Like who's helping with that? I mean,
that becomes like I said with the game, it becomes that's another level. You know what I'm saying?
Who's helping with that? And we got a program at Sea Line. Shout out my man Lamar. So say if one of the kids was to get caught in the bathroom with a vape or any type of, they call it a nick, any type of pen, I mean, that got nicotine or weed in it or something like that, they got to come to my program, take a urine test. If they urine dirty, they got to be on the program. Every little boy that's 15 or whatever, I see me and them. I mean, so I've realized that God put me in that place to help them out. So now we're going to start something going on, teach them some type of trades, plumbing, welding. My man do the CDLs. We're going to have a CDL program soon. Just to get them out of the mind frame of I need to be a hustler or I got ops or
I want to be a rapper or I want to be an athlete.
Like, because electricians make $50 an hour.
And they ain't going nowhere. You can go anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world with that. And now you got a whole trade that you could build a house and do everything. All these buildings they making. I mean, so it's like, it's cool when it looks cool. I ain't gonna hold you, because it looked cool to me.
It looks amazing.
It looked cool.
Cool is an understatement. If you really was out there, it was amazing. It was
fun.
The greatest show on earth. You know what I'm saying?
I had fun.
I had a ball.
That fun comes.
But I'm cool. It comes with a price.
I said that's what I said. I told my mom, I grew up wanting to be in the in crowd, but everybody in the in crowd was either in jail or in the grave. And when I looked at it, like, I don't want to be in the in crowd no more. Put me over here with the squares. I feel more better over here. Let me make this home. Let me come. Me thanking God every time I come in the house is like an understatement, because a lot of people don't make it home at night. I mean, they don't make it to their final destination, and you're trying to get home to your kids, and then you're not coming home.
And the bad thing about it is that we take that for granted. Because I know when I come in the crib, I jump in the shower. Yo, thank you, Lord, for just getting me to here. It's been a hell of a day.
Thank you.
But I'm here.
There's somebody in Trenton right now wishing they could ride in the car by themselves.
Man, listen.
Or go to a regular bathroom with a come on, man. And the kids out here thinking it's a game. That's what one of the young boys told me. So yeah, man, I ain't gonna get out the game. I said, oh, you think this shit's sweet, huh?
But we was them though.
Word is born, you was.
Because we
thought it was sweet.
I
thought it was sweet.
I had dreams of being Notorious Kingpin at one point. You know what I mean? I'm gonna shut the city down, you idiot.
The city down.
You ready to do 50 years, you idiot? You ready to shut the prison down, you idiot? You know what I mean? When they think about it, you idiot. Yo, you're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? All for the streets.
The streets.
That'll be there. Still there when we came home.
Put a T-shirt with your face on it, and then next month they forget about you.
Come on, man.
I mean, so it's like, and these are the youth that I'm trying to reach, the ones that's me right now. Like, I'm trying to change it. If I could stop them from sitting in a hot seat, man, I'm gonna try. The best way I can.
It's not trying. We just keep striving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just keep striving because at the end of the day, the striving never stops. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I gotta ask you something that really has been on my mind all week before we did this. How does it feel for you bringing? Now, of course, it is some brothers that you grew up with, that you cool with, but also those that's not in your circle, in your team. I'm gonna even use myself. Bringing that, I'm bringing brothers together that don't know each other, and they're sharing their emotions with a brother that is stranger.
Right,
that's a blessing, bro.
It's a guy he from Atlanta. I never met him a day in my life. He on there faithfully every week. God from Texas on there faithfully. And this is why I put it. I don't know why God made me put it on Zoom for a little while, because the church had lost heat, and then it worked.
Things
It
happen
worked.
for the reason.
For that reason. It's like, so some days we'll have 23 men on there. Other days we'll have 17. Then we'll have, but it's a time to where as though everybody's on there, and then I have them all come out one time and we'll eat. I mean, network. Somebody might not have a job. Somebody can help somebody find a job, and just that somebody might be having a bad day. You see a whole bunch of guys just sitting up there, just enjoying life. You want to enjoy life too. And that's what it is. That's what a part of the member division is, to help out your mental first.
Yo, bro, man.
I mean,
that to me makes it so special. You know what I'm saying? Because, and you know this, we ain't just opening up.
to anybody.
What? I'm not giving you that. I don't know you. I ain't let this.
Not to
what?
anybody.
Are you bugging, man?
Not to anybody.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now we at a point where it's like, it's needed. We got to go outside of. Listen, I don't want to keep sitting down with my man that's going through worse shit that I'm going through. So I got him going through this, him going through this, him going through that.
Whole car full of problems.
Yo, and I'm gonna come to you with mine, and what you gonna give me another problem?
Whole car full
So
of
let me
problems.
go over here to some brothers that say, "Hey, listen, man.
Look, that's how you gotta do it.
This is I went through that, but this is where I'm at now."
I got a guy named Herb. We work out together, and so knowledgeable about a lot of things that I could go to him about something that he been through already, and it'd be like, all right, do it this way, youngin. Like for me to listen, that's what it come with though. If you're not listening and you just still want to do it yourself, these are your experiences. But when somebody said before, experience is the best teacher. I used to think that until I start looking at people experiencing what he experienced. He went through that. She went through that. I learned from that. I mean, so it's like I don't have to go through the same experience sometimes. I got to go through my own experience.
Right.
But if I seen your experience and I'm like, I don't want to do that. Let me go this way.
Right.
And then if it works out in my favor, then that's what I'm supposed to do. Now, me holding hands with the devil or me dancing with the devil, however I was playing it, I was playing myself. Playing myself.
And lying to yourself.
Playing myself to the point to where though when you know for a fact that God got a different calling or a different life for you, it's okay to go that way. I mean, I used to think it was corny, but come to find out it's not. It's not corny to the point to where though you live. I don't look over my shoulder no more. My man was so eager to come home and grab up guns. I didn't even grab them, none of them. I don't need it. I don't have ops. I ain't looking over my shoulder. I used to know the narcos license plates when I used to ride through. I could know when I see them.
That's just us still having,
But knowing the license plates, knowing this, that, and
knowing who's on duty.
I don't even care about that.
Right. I don't care who's on call.
I don't even care if you punched it or none of that. I gotta go here and I'm going there. Then I gotta go there.
And whatever's going on out there, I know I'm not involved, so I ain't even worried about it.
This is what I'm trying to help these guys see, the young boys in general, that it's better this way. It's not just that block. Get a passport and go somewhere. You'll see life in a different frame.
That's another thing us as black men, gotta really start doing more. And taking trips. And also, I'm going to say this too, because we so quick to go on a man trip to go chase some hoes. Let's go on a man trip and let's just relax and go in the woods for 5 days
just to get
and kick it. Let's not chase the Dominican, nothing to go to these islands just because we want to go buy something for $20 all night. Like, let's really upgrade those trips. Let's stop that shit.
My man Marcus, he want to do a men's retreat. I don't know where we gonna go at or when we gonna do it, but they're thinking about like just renting a Airbnb somewhere out of the country, having like a good therapeutic session because sometimes, like when we did that paintballing joint, it was a company called ITF Sports.
Okay.
My man, can't think of his name right now, but he know who I'm talking about. I think his name Sweets. Yeah, Jay Sweets. And they did a box breathing exercise before we went out on the field to go shoot the guns. Then we did it because they gave everybody a number. So from 1 to 10, it was your mental, how you feeling at that time, or however it is. Some guys was at a 3, other guys was at a 5, other guys was at a 6. Me myself, I think I was at like a 7 maybe and I had my little man with me. I had my oldest son Ace with me, and when we went out to the field and we went to go, we did the box breathing exercises, like breathe in, breathe out, like just to calm your anxiety, anything else like that. And we went out there, we shooting the pellets and everything else like that. When we came back in, everybody like, I'm a 9, I'm a 10, because you done decompress everything you was feeling and everything else like that. So we gonna do more retreats like that, paintballing and other things in that nature, just so the guys could have something that they could call their own. We don't have that too much.
Right.
I mean,
because these chicks take these women trips
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And and the reason why I said that, because there's nothing wrong with it, but let's deal with reality a little bit. What are we getting out of it?
What are we really
You know what I'm
getting at?
saying? Like, I'm at a point where if we ain't growing, I ain't going.
I ain't.
Real talk. If we ain't growing, I don't want to go. I'm cool with being.
You know when you call now, you be like, yo, who all over there? Like, who over there before I get over there? Because I know if they over there, it ain't really gonna be nothing that I really want to deal with. I mean, who all over there? All right, I'll see y'all later. Figure something else out. And it's cool. But it's okay to be. It's okay to be vulnerable with yourself sometimes. A lot of guys don't know how to. They feel as though if they open up and say certain things, that they're gonna be looked at as soft,
a sucker, or soft.
I mean,
or you corny.
Yeah, but when you release some of that anger that you felt from, that my pops used to beat on me, or I mean, I was raped at this age, or I don't like the fact that she talked to me like this. I mean, so it's like you're holding all this anger, and then the next person gonna get that wrath of how you feel. If you decompress that, and I mean, now you a whole totally different person now.
And believe it or not, it follows you where you go, bro.
Every time.
Because it's funny that you said that, because I can admit that. I remember a young lady told me, she's like, yo, I didn't think you really was that cool. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, every time I see, it's like this aura, just
Yeah.
Yo, at the time in my life, I didn't even realize
You didn't know it.
that was my aura.
You was holding it so much.
I'm holding it so, and then another female told me, my wife told me, you know what I mean, at the time, was like, yo, sometimes when you can walk in the room, it's like, oh. And I'm like, yo, you don't be seeing that. And I'm saying all this because I understand.
Yeah.
Didn't even know.
Didn't even see it.
She's like, yo, babe, do you know? I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I had to, once again, let me start rolling some layers back. Hold up, man. That's not what I want to represent.
And how did you feel when you start rolling layers back?
Yo, I felt like a weight was off me. I felt each time a layer came off, I felt lighter. Okay.
Now it's this.
Okay.
Now it's that.
Okay.
Now we here.
Okay.
And I feel like if you wouldn't have started pulling them layers off, this platform wouldn't have made it. I mean, because we would have been still stuck in what we were stuck in, because we felt as though that was the person we had to be. I spoke to a guy and was like, he's like, yo, this is who I am, man. It is what it is. I'm gonna live like this. And now he's drinking, he's doing whatever, however it is. And his mind frame is just stuck on, let me get up in the morning, get something to drink, do this day, do this that day. And he's never changing his mind frame. So now if you got a mind frame to where as though it's not making you a couple of hours, or it's not putting you in a place where as though you need to be better productively, a better father, a better leader, a better husband, a better friend, a better brother, a better son. If that's not your mind frame to where as though you want to be better, you're going to be stuck in that frame for a long time, and you're not going to get out.
And that's a fact. But the crazy part about that situation is you done planted that seed that now that garden done grew. So that's all. You
That's
planted
all
that.
it
That's
is.
you done told you that. He done told somebody else. He done told about 100 people
and
that.
this is me, and this is who
So
so now you dealing with that, and nobody don't want to be around that.
your garden stinks,
I
man.
mean, you ain't producing no proper fruit.
And nobody even wants to be involved with you after a while. And those that's involved with you is the weeds.
The weeds.
You know what I'm saying?
And they ain't really growing
Come
up.
on, ain't nobody grown. We just keeping each other tangled together to be on some monkey shit.
Yeah,
Man.
and that's the guys I have around me. We pulling you up. We pushing you this way. We helping you out. Guy hit me today. Yesterday he was like, yo, cause he seen that when I left the gym. I'm thinking about a lot. I left the gym and my mom was on like something else. He like, are you good? I'm like, I'm good. You know how many men say they good, but they not? You know how many men sit up there and be like, all right, like I got it all together, and they don't.
Drowning in a lie.
Drowning in pain,
suffering,
sorrow, everything else like that.
Anger,
and
hatred, jealousy.
But then you got a group of guys that'll be like, yo, nah, come over here. All right. And now you feel a lot better because you done vented to the proper person. I mean, that's not gonna judge you. That's not gonna put your back in. I had one guy, Artie G, and at this point, I'm going through a financial situation, moving pieces around and everything else like that. And he didn't know this morning when we came to the gym that I was going through it. He slipped me $170. Oh, yo, some pocket money for you, bro. I ain't even want to go work out after that. Because he didn't know that I needed gas. He didn't know that I had to pay this. He didn't know everything that I was going through. And it was like, these are the guys that I need to be around, whether it's change or whatever for whoever it is. But at that moment, that friend, that brother that was needed was right there. You know what I mean? Bro. I ain't even want to work out after that. I wanted to go in the car and cry, man. But I worked out.
Just hearing that got me a little emotional because it goes back to, it all started when you was in your mother's womb in that church. You know what I'm saying? That was just all a part of the journey. That's all. Yo, honestly, my father told me, he said, your life is scripture, son. Pay attention to them and read them.
So we in Proverbs. We reading in Proverbs. Proverbs is nothing about wisdom and knowledge.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah. And my mother used to always tell me, read a chapter of Proverbs a day. And just, I wasn't never listening. Until I couldn't listen no more.
Till it was basically...
Now it's my life.
See what I'm saying? So, you know, that journey, that course is all a part of... Okay. I went left. I got back. Okay, I took a hiatus. I stopped.
And now we back.
But the question is, yo, we got to stop taking these hiatus. And we got to stay on this course because and I'm going to speak for me, sometimes I get a little bit comfortable, then I chill. Even with the health thing. Okay, I'm juicing, I'm doing my beats, I'm eating, I'm staying away.
Feeling good, then you slack off.
Then I slack off. And I get to it tomorrow. And tomorrow comes the next day. Yo, that's what we need to stop doing in life and get more disciplined within ourselves. Yo, every morning when I'm in my car going to work, I ask God, show me and guide me to be more disciplined.
And that be the hard, yo, you know how hard it is to be disciplined in a field where you know that it's detrimental to what you got going on. You could be doing something in your life for so long and you try to discipline, like me right now. I'm going to speak for me. I'm going to keep it on the eye. I'm disciplining myself from not gambling.
Okay.
I've been gambling since I was 12.
Okay.
God bless his dad. My man hit hard, had me shooting dice at 12, playing numbers at 15. And my grandfather, all this is embedded in me. My father said I got my grandfather genes because he played them numbers like crazy. And that's all I do. I tear him up here and there. Dollar get you 5,000.
Come on, man. my number's in already for tonight. My number's in tonight already. 615, my earth. Let's be clear. Yeah,
that's Todd's birthday. 615.
That's in the street right now tonight, brother.
Man, what time is it?
I'm just telling you. This is all God right now. What we doing? This is,
look,
you know.
And from there, I'm like, all right, cool. Let me weigh off this for a minute because I felt like it was detrimental to what I was doing, and me being disciplined doing it now, like I probably got like a good, I want to say, a week clean, no gambling.
And I commend you for that.
But I might play that 615.
I mean, it's out, it's in there. You know what I mean? I play it every
I
day.
might
That's
play
my
that
earth.
615
But
today. But and that's what it is. You know what I mean? The discipline, the dedication to you trying to change certain things that you're trying to do.
right,
This took discipline.
it does.
This took dedication for you to, know what I mean, open up the door to everybody platform. I mean,
I'm just embracing, what I'm supposed to. I'm understanding my purpose more and more. You know what I mean? And I want to be. I love my team. I love my crew. I love my city. I love my town. But I feel like, me personally, man, I just want the round table to be everywhere in a way that it uplifts. And yeah, and it's going to be where it touches and uplifts everybody because my last couple of interviews I got coming up is that people gonna say you keep talking about black men. We don't have a platform where my brothers can come and really kick it at. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you need.
But that was something that was going through my mind at work, and because I drive, so I'm like, yo, bro, you got like the next couple of people you're gonna be doing. And they say, yo, I say, see, now that's the enemy. That's the enemy. You supposed to be
doing what you gotta do.
Be doing what it don't matter if I got 7 episodes of talking about. We don't have no platform that's giving my brothers an opportunity to say, hey, we need help.
How about this? How about and this just popped in my head just now. I want to do another one with you.
Sure.
But I want to do it with a few other black men that's doing something.
Let's do it.
And we chop it up on a different level.
We can do it.
All right, but I got you.
We just have to find a nice better, a different location. I ain't gonna say better.
I got you.
Where everybody's, the area, you know what I mean? Because those type of things I've been wanting to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's needed because at the end of the day, like I said, I was that angry kid growing up because I was adopted. But I had 2 dope parents that gave me and my sister the world. But I was the most angriest kid growing up because I never knew. I always wanted to just know my mother and father. Wow. I just wanted to know what they looked like, touch them. Wow. And I just wanted to say, yo, what happened? Wow. So I was angry with my parents that get like it's different when you grow up and you get adopted and you foster kid with these bad homes. None of that. I grew up right here in Inglewood. Everybody can tell you I had a backyard. I had a basketball court in my backyard. I had 2 hardworking parents. I had my own room. We had a 3-level house. My dad, we shoveled.
Yeah, we did all that.
We shoveled. We mowed the lawn. We raked the leaves. But I was mad, and I chose that corner outside to be my playground because I ran away from love.
We similar.
I ran away like I was.
We so similar.
My father used to say, "Yo, you run with your friends." Yeah, well, my sister, I'm out because I felt like, and he's still my brothers to this day.
Word.
And we still talk and love each other, but I was so mad, and it just affected me as a man.
Yeah, we similar in that mind frame because my pops gave me the court. We had the picket fence. My mom's went to work. Pops went to work. But my pops had his demons too he was dealing with. So it was like some days when I came in the house and I needed him, I couldn't go to him because he needed something else. And to the point to where though now me and my pops got the best relationship. I call my pops like right now, we'll start cracking on each other.
Right.
I mean, but it's to the point to where though he had to grow from what he was going through. And I told him, I said, Dad, you made me the man I am today. He said, why you say that? I said, for the things you did and the things you didn't do. Like, I know how to raise my kids. Like, I ain't gonna shame them from not how it is, but a different mind frame would have been different outcomes in the household. I mean, and I tell him this a lot, like a different, like the way we move as men. I'm like, Dad, why you never did real estate? I started doing that. I mean, so it's like, my mother, she was a visionary. And like how you said the house, She seen an abandoned building across the street from where we was at, and said, "I'm gonna buy it." She brought the abandoned building, fixed it up. It was a lot next door to it. She brought it. So now we had a big backyard, white picket fence, big dog named Trojan. And I had the basketball court out there. My house was the house everybody came to
My house too.
to play basketball game, to play the games. Right after school, everybody come to the house before we go to Boys and Girls Club, chill, eat cereal. That was my house.
That was my house.
And they looked at it like we was the Huxtables, but they didn't know what was really going on in there. I mean, I dealt with the abusive family. I dealt with the toxic relationships. I dealt with, walking on eggshells, coming in and out of the house or whatever, however it got to feel like not at a, it was sometimes it wasn't a safe place.
Right.
So it's like, so I know what a young boy is feeling when he say he's getting high because his home is messed up. Because that was me. Let me go outside and smoke with the fellas because my pop's drunk right now and they screaming at my mother.
Right.
Or, they going back and forth about something that I don't even feel like hearing.
Right. I don't want to be around for that
I don't
outcome.
feel like dealing with it. So it's like you said, made the streets your playground. And now I'm dealing with a whole bunch of other guys that's going through the same issues in their household or vice versa. So it's like, now let's all stand on the corner.
All night and just get tossed. And then we figure
let's figure
go
this
home,
out.
sleep, and meet back up and do it again.
Let's do this again tomorrow.
You know what I mean?
And then before you know it, 5-6 years down the line, you still doing the same thing.
It becomes your sanctuary.
I did 8 years, right? And I used to say, like, yo, I could have did college twice. For the 8 years I did, I could have went to college twice and got 2 degrees. Nobody was thinking about that. So the time we wasting, like, playing around with life is somebody somewhere that wish they had your life to play with. It's somebody that lost their life today. It's somebody that to the point to where as though just got sentenced to 30 years or anything else like that, and you want to play with your life. I'm talking to you, young boy. It's somebody out here that feel like, they just so they want to be dangerous or they want to be that gangster to the point to where though somebody just got hit with 50. They'll never see the streets for a little while, a lot of while. You'll never be in the passenger seat. You'll never be driving a car. You'll never lay in a bed next to a chick.
No intimacy.
No, none of that. That's out. So just think and be wise, man, before you make that rash decision and mess up your family, because when I got locked up, my moms and them got locked up with me.
Wow.
So it's not like locked up, but now they're with me.
And it's funny you said that because when I got jammed up, the police came to my house to search my crib. My mother and father couldn't stomach that.
It was one visit. I'm down Bayside, right? And my mother and my sister came down, and they kept making my mother go back and forth through the metal detector, She had, my mother had open heart surgery, so she had to have the wire bra on to, have it go. And she couldn't take. I really imprisoned my mother doing that. I felt bad that me and my sister didn't even had a whole visit because I was hurt. Because I know you this close to your son and you can't see him. So now
the politics of the game that he chose.
Exactly. You this close to your son and you can't get to him to the point to where though I didn't feel like I didn't even deserve it. I told my mother, I said, Ma, if you can, come down. If you can't, don't. Let me finish this up. But that visit right there had me, and I'm going to tell you another story too. That visit right there had me looking like a bad son. Like, yo, bro, get it together.
My parents told me they wasn't coming. When I was in the county, they visited me one time.
They kicked the door down for me. They did everything. Money on the books.
Yeah.
They
said we not coming to see you.
But
you ain't got to worry about that
right there. So when she said she sat in that car the whole visit and cried because she just wanted to see me. Like it's cool we on the phone, but you can't. And there's so many parents, so many mothers, so many fathers. That kids going through the system because they feel as though this is what it's supposed to be. We made it normal. It's not.
We made it look good
I
too.
mean, it's not.
Made it look good, made it look easy.
It's
Oh, you can do it. You can. You survived 9, and you don't even know
you
what.
20. I could do 20. I'll be right
Nah,
back.
you
Nah, you
can't.
might not never
You might
come
not
back.
make it back. I've seen it with my own eyes.
You might not come back.
The flesh of the man's flesh on the ground. And, you know what I mean? And
So
Southern State. I seen it, so I already know that.
So one visit, I'm in Bergen County. My son, I call him Ace, and he's probably like 2 at the time. I got locked up when he was 1. He's probably like 2, 3 at the time, and he's on my mother's lap, and he's like trying to put his head through the glass. Bro, like, Ace, what you doing? Still doing it, trying to put his head through the glass. So, yo, bro, what you doing? I still get chills when I think about it now. He 18 now. He said, I'm trying to break you out of jail.
Come on, man.
I said,
he knew it. He knew at that point what Pops was dealing with. I
went back to my cell and curled up in a fetus position and cried for like a day. I ain't supposed to be in here, man. It's so many guys that's wishing they could hold their daughter hand or go to a daddy-daughter dance. They can't because of the mistakes they making out here. And this is what a man with a vision is, man. Changing your ways, changing your circumstances for the better. I mean, you feel as though like the game got you so trapped, or your situation feels as though you gotta do that. And man, you ain't gotta do that, man. Go get a job, man.
Or call y'all.
Come talk to me.
You know what I mean? Or come to one of these prayer services. Get involved, man.
Get involved, because it's really like beneficial to your mental sometimes. I mean, we could laugh, joke all day, but deep down inside, somebody's really hurting. Not knowing where their next meal coming from, not knowing if they could keep the lights on next week. I mean, there's one guy, I had talked him off the edge the other day. He's like, he got to get his kid for something situation, and his house wasn't the right way. So I'm like, yo, I gave him my idea. I said, yo, he's like, I don't want to sit in the house. Yo, that was when it was cold. It was like below 3 out there.
Wow.
And he ain't had no heat or however it is. So I'm like, yo, you got bread? I got a little couple $. I said, yo, what you need, the car? You need something? What you need? Like, you need me to come get you? You need me to do something? What you need me to do? Because I know as a man how it will feel to where as though you can't do for your kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or you can't spend time with your kid or anything else like that. So I'll make a sacrifice and figure things out with you. If you need me to grab my son up and we go do it on a play date, or we go somewhere else, and just for that time you get him. He's like, yo, that's a good idea. He went and got a rental car. But in his mind frame, he was only thinking about that one dilemma.
And it stagnated him
to the point to where though he was depressed, and he's like, nah, go do something else. If you got your kid for however long you got him, go figure out like, just go to trampoline park or something like that. Because they not thinking about your house. They just thinking about spending time with daddy.
And they don't forget anything.
I mean,
good or bad, you know what I'm saying? And I went through that, so I get it, you know.
But it's sometimes it's heartbreaking when you see some of these guys going through what they're going through with the baby mama drama, because I've been through it. It was oh man.
That's all. Once again, it goes back to the video game. That's another level. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to you know what I mean, that we deal with, bro.
Another level.
That's another situation.
It's guys that we had to help sort things out with court issues and giving them the right tools. My man Gregory Hill, he got something called Our Children Matter Too, or it's a nonprofit. And he's giving you the rights that your kids have rights to. I mean, so it's like, it's these guys that I deal with that's just more beneficial to the man in general. I mean, because sometimes we look at life different, and it'd be our own fault for not stepping out and finding out other ways to do certain things.
Because we get comfortable doing the easy way.
Definitely do.
You know what I mean?
It's so easy to grab a gun and go do that, when knowing if you get caught with that's 5 joints you got to do right there. Go ahead, bye.
And you know what? Another thing that we got to stop doing, man, we got to stop turning to substance abuse to commerce. And I'm speaking a point, and listen.
I'm speaking upon me too. I was doing it.
You know, and I still, I blow my marijuana, but I realize this, I don't need it. I do it for my chill and my downtime.
Right.
And honestly, for me, it just puts me in a more thinking mind state. But I had to realize I'm not turning to that bottle. I'm not smoking that stove every time something go on. Because at the end of the day, that shit ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going. Your problem's still there.
Still there. I
Soon
might,
as you finish
you know
that
what I
up,
mean?
it's still there.
And another thing I had to learn personally, and I'm just looking into the camera. Yo, getting angry and all that hoopla and going ape shit with the fussing, you still got a situation you have to deal
Gotta
with.
deal with that.
So you're gonna deal with a situation with a clouded mind.
And the problem's still there.
Thank you. So
Problem's still there.
we need to get clear when we get a little situation. Me personally, listen, I'm not telling religion, I'm not preaching to nobody, but find you something that's gonna get you spiritually
It's
grounded.
good. Even if you Ramadan,
Right.
whatever, however you gotta do it. I mean, you gotta
Find and be a part of it.
be a part of something else other than feeling, because you'll sit with your thoughts and them thoughts might not even be good for you.
That thought should take you to another place, and
not
the
even
people
good
that
for you,
surround you,
man.
if you
It's
ain't
not
got the
good
right
for you.
people that you can pick up the phone,
Yeah.
they gonna take, yo, what's up? Come through, man. I got something for us to get. And then now we on a whole nother chapter, man.
Gym done became my therapy. Me going to the gym 5:00 in the morning, that became my therapy. It was just my man Troy. I was going to retro one time, but I was going on odd hours, and he like, yo, just come to the gym 5:00 in the morning with me. And this is how I met some of the guys. I met Art, and I met Herb, and I met some other guys, and that became the start of a day. 5:00. It's hard to get up 5:00 in the morning to go to the gym. Getting up 5:00 in the, well, you're not even getting up 5. The gym opened up at 5, so you're getting up at 4:30. Getting up at 4:30 to go to the gym at 5 and beat your body up. I mean, to the point to where as though your mind is just at a whole nother different standstill. Now you could go throughout the day a little more peaceful, and that's what I've been doing for the past 3 years, and it's been working for me. I mean, it's been working for me.
And that's something that we as men, we got to find little things that we can do. We got to get me time in. You know, my dad sent me something 2 years ago, and he said, yo, it said, sit still, sit still, sit still. Yo, it's crazy. I spoke to him the other day, and he texted me something. He said, yo, just keep sitting still.
Until you figure out what it is.
You know what I mean? He said, yo, you'll learn more sitting still than you doing with a bunch of noise around you.
Right.
And I do that. That's the kind of like the first thing I do when I get in my work truck and I'm doing a delivery. I'm not picking up the phone, calling my man. I'm not listening to the radio. I'm just let me listen to me, man. Or let me listen to, yo, I might be something that I've been trying to figure out 2 weeks ago that morning.
It come right there.
Or because, yo, we have to learn to listen to ourselves first. So it goes back to having that spiritual grounding, having an understanding within yourself. Yo, for 2026, man, the Men of Vision movement, man, we not talking about goals. I told Daniel this, we doing accomplishments. What's the 3 most major accomplishments you see taking place for the Men of Vision this year?
That's a good question.
Or if it ain't 3, you can tell me one. If it's 2, 1, but that's very like, yo, we got to do this year.
One accomplishment, and my man said, don't. He like, yo, it's like, I want. You remember when Farrakhan had the Million Man March?
Right.
We never had one of those again.
Wow.
We never had one since then. I don't even want to do a Million Man March. I just want to just do, and don't quote me on it. And my man always told me, don't say try, but I want to put together.
Right, or strive, because that's my thing. The try is to fail.
Even if we put it with a whole bunch of guys, just to have that unity back. Because my pops was supposed to take me to that Million Man March, but now I want to have a Men with a Vision March.
Wow.
I wanna accomplish that sometime this year.
In Jersey City.
I want to accomplish the summer camp. If I can't do the summer camp, I want to do just a program for the young guys. I'm accomplishing that this year. Just accomplishing more of building more of a brotherhood in the community in general. a safe haven for guys to vent and feel welcome and feel at peace when they come in the house. Because some people they come in the house and don't feel no peace. It's guys that get on that call and feel more peace than they felt all week just by somebody laughing or cracking a joke. And we don't allow you to say the N-word on the Zoom or the N-word anywhere. You gotta do 40 push-ups.
That's dope.
I mean, and then on Bible study, if you curse, you gotta do 100.
That's dope.
I mean,
that's a part of being disciplined.
Discipline. I mean, and then you gotta send that to the group chat. We got a little Men with a Vision group chat. I'll put you in there.
Please.
I mean,
please.
But I want to accomplish that, and whoever listening to this, and you want to put action with my action, come help me out with that, because all the permits you need and everything you need, I need help with that.
Right.
I mean, so I might be putting that together and just get some speakers to talk and vent. I mean, and I'm a funny dude. You know, I was class comedian, 8th grade year and senior year. So I want to I want to accomplish a comedy show this year. Men with a Vision comedy show coming soon.
Okay.
I mean, so all the comics going, probably get like a good 5 comics, put that together.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yo, man, I don't even really know what to call this episode, man. I'm going to just call it Men with a Vision. Because really, I got a brother sitting next to me that had a vision that started somewhere before he even knew where it was going to start at. And today I'm sitting next to a brother that's leading a movement that's powerful, meaningful, but it also represents love. Because you got to have love in your heart to be able to deal with people sometimes that you don't even know and be supportive of them and make sure that they get what they need. And this was very therapeutic, sitting next to my brother right here, Dave. I feel like, yo, it's my man, because honestly, we grew up the same way, but just different area codes.
Different area codes.
You know what I mean? And I'm the voice of the culture, man, and I need people to understand one thing before we get out of here. It's okay to say I need help.
It's okay.
To all my brothers out there, man, if you tap in with my man. Okay. Let them know where they can tap in with you at, man, because it's needed, bro.
All right, so my Instagram page is Men with a Vision _. My personal page is King456David. All is open to the public. You can reach out to that. On Thursdays, we got the men meeting. We just vent, might throw a topic out there, get everything going. Tuesdays, we have a Men with a Vision Bible study. We're coming from Proverbs this whole month right here. If anybody want to tap in, you could just tap in.
You need to start recording that too.
But put the podcast. I mean, put the.
You need to get,
Yeah.
We're talking about that off air. You need to record that, not just on the phone. Those need to be recorded to put in the catalog, because that's important.
See, this is where the vision come in at. See, and that's another accomplishment right there.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that one.
Because it's time to stop playing, man. It's time to stop doing all this monkey bullshit we've been doing. We come together and do 100 different monkey things. We want to get bricks. We want to get pistols. Let's get healthy. Let's get Let's get these kids where they need to be. Let's encourage. Yo, you spoke to your son today. You spoke to your daughter. Yo, what's going on? You got that insurance yet? Yo, bro, you went to the doctor. Yo, how's your credit doing? We have to start doing that, and these are the programs and the movement that come together, and we got to share these things, and we got to put out there, because no disrespect to my ladies, y'all been doing this. We late.
We getting there though.
But we on our bikes now.
We getting
and
there.
we ain't going up the block to go do no nigga shit. We going up the block to lift up and be a community. Once again, Dave, I appreciate you, brother.
You got it, baby.
Yo, you know what it is, man. It's the Roundtable Podcast. I'm the voice of the culture, man. Hush Boutique, 50 East Palisade Avenue. Yo, one life, one love, the home of the flea. I'm gone. One.